Hello, everyone. How is everybody? Can someone confirm that you can hear me and you can see my screen? Okay, thank you. One question about where to find your textbook. Here, you go to content. Data files. Data file for MS project textbook. So this is where you can get your textbook. So I'm going to copy the link to the chat area. Copy. Okay. Okay, so that is the question about the textbook. Type in any questions in chat area or unmute yourself. All right, so a reminder about important due date before we start the class. Our first important due date is test 1 next week. Test 1 is in class at 12 o'clock. You can access test 1 on Brightspace, assessment, quizzes, then test 1 at 12 o'clock. It is a 1 hour test, all multiple choice questions. Once you finish the test, you finish the class. There is no lecture after the test for next week. Okay, so that is the important due date. Another test 1 due in class. You have to write the test at 12 o'clock, but we do not have lecture. Okay. Any practice before the test? Yes, the practice, you have to go over textbook, chapter 1 to chapter 6. Read the textbook, chapter 1 to chapter 6. Okay, and make sure you did hands-on for chapter, we do not have hands-on for chapter 1, but we do have hands-on chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Today we'll do chapter 5, chapter 6. Okay. So you do the practice by yourself outside the class time. Okay. So 12 o'clock next week, it is just a test. How many questions? There are 30 questions. 30 questions, multiple choice questions. Okay. Okay. So that is the important due date. And for today is week 3. We do chapter 5 and chapter 6. I have a pre-recorded lecture from previous year. If my teaching strategy is to follow majority students' need, okay? If just 1 or 2 students cannot follow up, I am sorry. You are encouraged to ask questions, short question, the steps I am doing, you ask that question, that's fine. But if I am in step 10, you ask step 1 question, that is way too back. So I will refer you to this YouTube video already posted. So for your convenience, I will copy those YouTube videos to the chat area so that you can follow along. You can stop YouTube. You can rewind back. Okay. And also So test 1 next week, chapter 1 to chapter 6. In addition to textbook, you also encourage to go over PowerPoint presentation. Go to content, PPT. For test 1 purpose, go to MS project introduction. And then PowerPoint 1. Okay, that is for test 1. And for test 2 in week 7, it is accumulated. So for test 2 will be PowerPoint 1, PowerPoint 2, MS project introduction, plus textbook chapter 1 to chapter 10. That is for test 2 in week 7. Okay. And the next week, test 1, where do you find test 1? You go to assessment. And then quizzes. By the way, practice test 1 is available. You can do it by yourself. It is just give you a sense of the coverage, depth, and format of test 1. Okay, the questions are not the same as our actual test 1. It's just practice. The actual test 1 next week, if you scroll down, you will see here, see due, available May 30, 12 o'clock. Okay, it is 1 hour test, not 3 hour. 1 hour test, not 3 hour. Okay, it is here. And for quiz 2 or quiz 1, it is due next week. Just one student, you can do the quiz now. I strongly encourage you to do the quiz before test 1 to get a sense, to kind of review, okay? But quiz 1 is due on Friday next week. So quiz 1 is due on May 31st. It is opened now, quiz 1. Test 1 is due May 27th, 1 hour in class. Okay, questions?
Yeah, Professor. Is the quiz graded?
I'm sorry, your voice is cut up. What is your question?
I'm saying, like, is the quiz graded?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Quiz is 5%. I'll show you important. Quiz is graded. Quiz is 5%. So if you go to content, welcome, start here. You see all the important due dates and components here. Quiz 1, 5%. Midnight of Friday in week 4. Okay. Test 1 in class next week, but we do have Zoom lecture. You do not come to the Zoom, just write your test 1 at 12 o'clock. If you have questions, you email me, okay? There is no Zoom lecture next week, no Zoom. And then hands-on project 2 to 4, overdue already. Today is week 3, so today we'll do chapter 5, chapter 6. Okay, total hands-on 20%. Our first assignment due week 5 after test 1. Okay, questions? All right. Again, I posted the YouTube video for chapter 5, chapter 6 on the chat area. Okay. If you cannot follow my steps, you can refer to that video. When the lecture finish, I will post the recorded lecture, live lecture, under the Zoom and then cloud recording. So for example, the first one is week 1 recording. The second one is week 2 recording. Today is week 3. Okay. All right, so we ready for chapter 5, chapter 6. I'm going to open my electronic textbook. Okay, chapter 5. Chapter 5 is about set up resource. So we are going to set up work resource and also maximum capacity. For example, 40 hours a week or 20 hours a week. Enter the pay rate for the work. For example, $45 an hour or $700 a week. Adjust working time in resource calendar. And then how do we enter the cost, material cost? Finally, document resources by using notes. Okay, so that is the overview of chapter 5. So you need to read over the textbook. Okay, you need to read over. In class, I will focus on the practice part. And you need to complete this practice file to submit to earn the credit. So this practice task is what we are going to do now. So you are asked to open simple setup resource plan. I also have the physical textbook. So to open that file, remember you need to go to Windows Virtual Desktop. Go to Windows Virtual Desktop. Okay. We have just few students just joining us. Hello, welcome. We just started chapter 5. We haven't do step 1 yet. Okay. So now we are going to open simple setup resource plan in Windows Virtual Desktop. So I'm going to go to, do I have favorite? No. Go to Windows Virtual Desktop. So if you go to the announcement, this is the Windows Virtual Desktop. Click this link or copy the link to your browser. This time I want to bookmark as favorite. Favorite. Okay. Yes, you can ask questions.
I have a quick question. If my remote desk won't open anymore, is there anything you can tell me I can do quickly? Because it was working yesterday, but for some reason right now it's not working.
I'm so sorry. For technical questions, I will refer you to the here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll paste it to the chat area. So technical questions, go to help desk at georgebrown.ca or call 416-415-5000 extension 4357. It is in chat area. Okay. Each hands-on is due the midnight of class day, right? The hands-on is actually due in class, but if you need extension, usually I can extend to the midnight of class day. Okay. So yes, hands-on can be extended to midnight of class day. Okay. Okay, so I opened my virtual desktop. And then on the bottom left, click Start button, then click Project, click Close, click Blank Project. I pause for a moment. Any questions? Open Project Software on Windows Virtual Desktop first. And then I go File, Open. But there is no OneDrive George Brown. I have to do the signing in. My George Brown OneDrive haven't been signing in, so I need to click signing in. When you are here, click Add Account.
Sorry, I have a question. Do we need to sign in every day? Because mine shows already signed in.
Oh, you are great. You do not, if you already have OneDrive George Brown, you do not need to sign in, but make sure it is OneDrive George Brown. For me, I do not have OneDrive George Brown. I need to sign in. Okay, so
Okay.
I
Yeah,
click
thank you.
Add Account. Oh, I have to have my cell phone ready. So password. Okay, now I sign in. I locate OneDrive George Brown. OneDrive George Brown. Then remember I have a folder. Comp1115 project data files, summer 2024. We did this in week 1. Okay, so I click it. And then this is our data file, click it. We are do chapter 5 now. Chapter 5, simple setup resource. So open it. Okay, I pause for a moment. Questions on open data file on Windows Virtual Desktop.
Sorry, are we opening a new file or is this like
Yeah, we
Here's
see
one.
my computer, open simple setup resource plan, open this file in chapter 5 folder. Open simple setup resource. See, this is not blank file. Open data file. The data file is located on OneDrive George Brown. The file name is Simple Setup Resources. Project not working. I'm so sorry. If your project is not working, you have to, again, call this number, help desk. Okay. If Windows Virtual Desktop not working, you call that number. Okay. Auto beta. Okay. All right. So we just did step one, or we haven't did step one yet. We just opened the file. We just did open the file. Now let's do step one. On View tab, in Resource View Groups, click Resource Sheet. So View, Resource View, Resource Sheet. Okay, this is resource sheet view. You have resource name, type, material, etc. Okay. So we finished step one. Questions? Step two, enter resource name, enter those people as resource name. If the virtual desktop won't open, what we are supposed to do? Sorry, if Windows Virtual Desktop does not work, you need to contact help desk right now. Contact help desk right now. And then you need to catch up. I already provided the YouTube video for chapter 5, chapter 6. Okay, you need to catch up. Okay. The other way, you listen to my lecture, write down the important points. Okay. So that is if something does not working for you. Okay, now I will type in resource name, Jun Cao. I'm doing step 2 now. Oh, before we do anything, remember you need to, each time, this is my mistake. When you open the file, save the file before you do anything else. Okay, so I'm going to click File, Save As, save it on OneDrive, George Brown. Remember in OneDrive, George Brown, this is put, I need to see OneDrive, George Brown, but I do not see it now. Yeah, it is here, the hands-on here. Okay, so save the file as original file name followed by your initial. Okay, question from chat, if we facing problem, can we have the extension? You facing the problem, get an extension. Yes, if you have technical questions, the Windows Virtual Desktop, yes, I can give you extension, but be aware of technical questions next time. So do the hands-on ahead of the class time, ahead of the due date, so that you have time to resolve the possible technical questions, okay? All right, so I just saved this file, okay? So continue typing the resource. I just type in Jun Cao. You have to type in Sharon Salaveria. Just type in the resources listed in the textbook. The other tip is connect to Windows Virtual Desktop before you attend class. Sometimes when many students try to access Windows Virtual Desktop, it would cause the system crash. So you connected Windows Virtual Desktop at 11 o'clock, well before we start at 12, okay? Okay, we finished step 2, enter the resources. Questions? All right, so next, we are going to enter maximum capacity for work resources. Step 1, change copy editor resources to 400%. 400% means you need 4 people, 4 copy editor. That means 400%. You need 4 people. So how do I do this? You go to copy editors. This is the maximum capacity. Click this one and type in 100 or 400%. Or click the increase button, 400%. All right, so next one, change surround Salvia maximum value to 50%. 50% means this person is available for half of the time. The person is available for this project half time, not full time, okay? So you locate surround Salvia. This is the maximum unit, change to 50%. All right, questions? Next, we enter work resource pay rate. Pay rate. Different people, depending on their job responsibility and their qualifications, pay differently, okay? So anyway, this is the pay rate we are going to enter. For Juncao, $42 per hour, surround Salvia. 1 week, we pay her $1,100, etc. Okay, so where is the pay rate? This column here is the pay rate. Increase the column. Okay, for Juncao, type in $42. Juncao, $42. And the next one, delete everything. Sometimes you need to, yeah, just delete everything and then type in 1100 / WK means 1 week, $1,100. Let's enter key. Okay, next one. Sorry, your Windows Virtual Desktop does not working. Okay, for these people, 2700 / WK. Oh, thank you, Cassandra, to share your experience. If your Windows Virtual Desktop does not working, clear your browser. Clear your browser. And try to open it up in incognito mode. Incognito mode. So check out the chat, students sharing the experience. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. All right, continue enter the resources. Tony Nixon, we enter Tony Nixon next. Tony Powell, do not enter anything. Zach Woodell, $55. Copy editors, $25. No, 45. Okay, next. Enter our time, $63 for Jun Cao. This is our time. $63. Let's enter. All right, questions so far? Okay, next we adjust working time in resource calendar. Make January 26, 2023 non-working time calendar exception for Tony Nixon. And this is for Tony Nixon exception, Toby Nixon. Okay. So go to project, make sure we go Gantt chart. So go task under the Gantt chart, then go to Gantt chart. Maybe not necessary. So quick project, just quick project. We just here in the resource sheet view, go project, then project, you have changed working time. Change working time. And then for calendar, make sure you pick up Juncao, oh no, Toby Nixon, because this one is for Toby Nixon. Okay, Toby Nixon. And then under name, type in Toby attending a conference. And the date, January 26, 2023, start. And finish the same day, January 26. Okay, so we make non-working time calendar. We did this step. Make January 26 non-working time calendar for Toby Nixon. All right, questions? Next, we are going step 2 for Juncao, change default work 4/10 weekly schedule. Means 4 days a week, 10 hours per day, Monday to Thursday. So we want to change the calendar for Juncao, 4 days a week, but each day working 10 hours. So I'll click OK for this one first. Next, quick change working time again. We are going to do something for Juncao, 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. And this time, make sure Juncao is selected. And then click here, work weeks here. Work weeks.
Sorry, Professor, how do you get back to this like the resource sheet?
The results sheet, you go to view, then resource view, and then resource sheet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Go to view, view under resource view, you have resource sheet. Other questions? Okay, so now we are going to create calendar for Juncao. So please click work weeks. Please make sure Juncao is selected for calendar. And then see. For the working, they should have details. And then quick details. Quick details. And now you can select Monday to Thursday. So Monday Press and hold down Shift Thursday. Select Monday, Thursday. And then click the radio button. Set days to this specific working time. It is said she will work 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. with 1 hour lunch break. So 8 to 12 first, then 1 to 7. So that it is 10 hours a day with 1 hour lunch break. So this one, not 5, choose 7. I pause for a moment. Questions?
Do you mind repeating that step again?
Oh, sure. If I click OK, then I'll repeat. Okay, so first you select change working time. Under project, you have this menu. Make sure you have June Cao is here. And make sure for the work weeks, you select it, then you click detail. And then you select Monday, press and hold down Shift, select Thursday. Then you click radio button, set dates to 8 to 12, then 1 to 7. Okay. So after all of this, you click OK button. And click OK button again. So we finished step 2 here. We finished step 2. Okay. So you see, your textbook gives you the picture what you're supposed to do. All right, so we have continue. We did most of the chapter 5. Okay. Okay, oops. Next, let's set up the course resource. Step 1, create a course resource named travel. Okay. So just type in here, travel. Travel is a cost. By the way, in test 1 or test 2, it is multiple choice questions. Although it is multiple choice questions, you are given the pictures, for example, this one, okay? And you are asked questions, for example, what are the types for resources? The answer is work, material, cost. Those are different types of resources. So for now, travel, you select cost. Select cost. All right, we set up the course information. Lastly, we document the resources by using the notes. Now we are doing the last part for chapter 5, then we're done. Document resource by using notes. Step 1, add notes for Toby Nicholson. Add notes for Toby Nicholson in the resource information dialog box. So Toby Nicholson here. So double click Toby Nicholson. You have this resource information. Double click Toby Nicholson, then click notes. And then type in Toby worked on launch campaigns. Toby worked. for Tony Paul. So that is the notes. So we add the notes for Toby Nicholson. So if you mouse over, you can find the notes. Okay, we did the notes for Toby Nicholson. Next, use the resource form to add a note for Sharon Solovia. Use resource form. Okay, go to View. Under Resource Form, Other View, select Resource Form. And then you click, right now it is Toby Nicholson. Click Next button. Next again, next. No, go to Previous. We want to locate Sharon Solovia. So this is use Previous button to locate Sharon Solovia. And then right-click your mouse, select Notes. Right-click your mouse on lower pin, select Notes. And then you type in the notes. Sharon's standard pay rate. Is adjusted. For her half-time schedule, work schedule. So this is the note. I click OK button. All right. So that is chapter 5, set up resources. So what we did, we set up resources, enter maximum capacity, enter pay rate, change working time, set up resource, then add note. This is what we have done for chapter 5. Okay. Questions?
You know, when you went to view and then other views and you clicked resource form, for me, it just says project ID task name. Like it doesn't say notes unless I'm on the wrong page.
Oh, okay. You have to right click your mouse here, then select notes. You have notes. Right click your mouse.
Okay, I see it. Thank you.
Right click your mouse, you can see the notes. Okay. All right. So if you have questions, let's hold your question. We all need to take a break. After break, we do chapter 6. We finish chapter 5. Okay. Again, if you need to catch up, I posted YouTube video for chapter 5 and chapter 6. Yes, quick questions.
How can I go back to the main page of the project?
Oh, main page. Usually you go to Gantt chart, then select Gantt chart. So this is the main page of the project. Choose Gantt chart.
And where did we make the names like Toby and the Sharon thing?
Oh, you have to go to resource sheet view to add resource. You go to resources. So this is the beginning part. How do you add? You have to follow resource view, then resources. So you need to go to view, under resource view, resource sheet. Now you can type in those person's name.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for asking. All right, so break. Come back at 1:05. We do chapter 6. 1:05. Back at 1:05 for chapter 6. Okay. All right. Welcome back. Hope you have had a nice break. Before break, we did chapter 5. Set up resources. Any questions about chapter 5?
I have a question.
Oh, sure.
Because I was dealing with what I was dealing with the technical difficulties, can I move on to chapter 6 without having to do chapter 5, and I'll do chapter 5 later on? Or are
Great
they
question. You can do chapter 6 without doing chapter 5. Each
Okay.
chapter is independent.
all right? Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for asking. Okay, so now we do chapter 6. Chapter 6 is assign resources to task. Learning objective. Assign work resources to task. Control work when adding or remove resource assignment. And then assign cost to task. Check plan after assigning resources. Okay. And you need to go over the textbook. This is the textbook. Okay, read over. Okay. And then toward the end of chapter 6, you have practice file. Here, practice task is our hands-on, capture important concepts and techniques.
Sorry, do we upload the chapter 5 now, or you can upload it after completing chapter 6?
Please wait until we complete chapter 6 because I only have one folder in Brad space saying upload chapter 5 and chapter 6.
Okay.
I'll show you, okay. Thank you for asking. So in Bright Space, if you go to assignment, so you are asked to upload chapter 5, chapter 6 together. Here, see, 5 and 6, just one submission. Okay, continue chapter 6. For chapter 6, we need to open a file. The file name is assign work resource. That is in chapter 6. Simple assign work resource in chapter 6. Okay, go back to my Windows virtual desktop. You click file, open. Sorry, there's a mosquito here. File open. OneDrive drop-down. It should in my data file folder. And then chapter 6. By the way, chapter 6 involves 4 files. So a lot of tasks in chapter 6. Right now, we are asked to open simple assign work resource. The last one we need to open now. Simple assign work resource. Step 1, check initial value in task usage view. Before we do anything, save this file in hands-on folder on OneDrive drop-down using original file name followed by your initials. Okay. So documents. Locate hands-on. Original file name underscore your initial. Click save. Now we do step 1. Go to view, then task usage. So click view. Under task usage view, task usage. Okay, now we have the task name, duration, start, finish, etc. for the task. Okay, step 2. Switch to Gantt chart view and use assign resources to assign carrier Poland to task 2. Go Gantt chart view, so click Gantt chart.
Sorry, can you show the step 1 again? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Can you repeat that one, please?
No problem. Thank you. While I'm doing step 1, I appreciate that. So you go to view. Under task view, you have task usage. Click that down pointing arrow and click task usage. You completed step 1.
Oh, just that's it?
Yeah,
Okay,
that is
thank you.
step 1.
Thank you.
View. Go to view, then task usage. Now we do step 2. Go back Gantt chart, then assign resource, carrier Poland to task 2. So this is the Gantt chart. Click Gantt chart. And then go to resource. Assign resource. Then you have this assign resource box. So you need to assign carrier Poland to task 2. So select task 2. Select task 2. Locate carrier Poland, then click assign.
Sorry, Miss, can you do that again?
Oh, sure. Make sure you are in Gantt chart view. After that, you click resources, resource. Then click assign resources. Now you have this box. After that, you select task 2. Locate carrier Poland, then click assign. That's it. See, carrier Poland is here, assigned. Now assign Tony Paul to task 3. So click task 3 first. Locate Tony Paul. And then click assign. Before I click assign, nothing happened here. Resource name. After I click assign, I will say Tony Paul here. Quick assign, say Tony Paul is here. Okay, we finish step 3. Okay, we assign Tony Paul to task 3. Step 4, in logger pin display the task form view with work details. This is difficult step. I'll try to go slow for step 4. Okay, now step 4. To do step 4, you close assign resource dialog box. So you go view, quick view, and then under split view, quick details. And then you have for this part, right click your mouse on logger pin. There you know. Task 4. Detail, maybe select task 4. Yeah, it is task 4. But the logger pin, I need to see the work. Task. Use this view, then right click the logger pin. I'll have to unclick. Try to right click my mouse, but I don't have that option.
Is it in the task type under it? Because there's like fixed units. If you put, there's like fixed work there. Is that it?
Not here. I need to see the work details. Idea. Let me redo this one. If I right click my mouse, I don't see the option. Oh, maybe here, not here, here. Yeah, you have to, okay. You do not right click on the blank area. Right click your mouse anywhere here, see? Right click your mouse, you can select work. I pause for a moment. Do not right click here. You do not see work. Right click your mouse here. You see work. So after that, so we finished step 4. In logger pin display task form for work details. Okay, we finished step 4. Step 5, assign resources to task. Okay. So assign Juncao to task 4. Assign Toby Nixon to task 5. So this is the next step. Okay. So
Sorry, do you mind repeating that last step again?
Okay, in step 4, you go to view. I will repeat step 4. I am repeating step 4. Go to view. Under split view, make sure you have check mark for details and make sure you have task 4 here. And then right click your mouse here, select work. That is step 4. Okay. Now step 5. We need to assign Juncao to task 4. So select task 4. And then where is the Juncao? Looks like so this is where is the work? Oh, resource name, quick resource name. Here you have down pointing arrow. And then select Juncao. So Juncao is assigned task 4. Click OK button. Next, we assign Toby to task 5. So click next, means this is task 5. Click resource name and select Toby Nicholson. So I finished chapter 5. Oh no, step 5. Click OK button. Then we assign Juncao to task 4, Toby Nixon to task 5. Yes.
I don't see where it says previous and next on my worksheet. I have
So
OK and cancel.
you may need to redo step 4. I will repeat step 4. In the lower pane, display task form with work detail. So I'm repeating step 4 now because step 5 is connected to step 4. So step 4, go to view, split view, make sure you have check mark for details, and make sure you have task form. And then you have something here. And then right click your mouse here, not here. This is the wrong position. Right click your mouse here, you have work. And then you will see the same, you will have previous, now you will see this picture.
Okay, so I got the Juncao. And then I go to next and then do the Toby thing.
Do Toby to task 5. Select Toby for task 5. See here. Juncao for task 4. Toby for task 5.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Other questions? All right, so we finished task 5, difficult task step, okay? Next, step 6, use assign resources dialog box to simultaneously assign Sharon Salavia and Toby to task 8. So assign 2 persons to task 8. So go to resource. So to do that, we need to go to Gantt chart view first. So go task, Gantt chart, Gantt chart. And we do not want split view. Let me see. We finished split view. Maybe I just go to view, deselect this one so that we do not have split view. And then go to Gantt chart. Okay. And now I pause for a moment. Everybody go to Gantt chart. Gantt chart is the default setting, default view. And now you go to resource, assign resources. Now we want to assign 2 persons to task 8. Okay. So select task 8 first. Then select Sharon Solveira.
Sorry, how do we get the name chart?
How do you get main chart? You go to task,
No, the name chart, the assigned resources. Do I click?
assign resources. How do you get assign resources?
Yeah.
Okay, you click resource
Yeah.
and then click assign resources.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, now we assign 2 persons. One person is Sharon, the other is Toby Nicholson to task 8. Where is Toby Nicholson? Yeah, here. By using control, you select 2 persons. Then click assign. 2 persons to assign to task 8. Okay. All right, we finish step 6. Step 7, use resource name column to simultaneously assign Jun Dao, Zach Woodell to task 9. Okay, so resource name, this is resource name column. Click task 9 on resource name column.
Sorry, can you show the previous step again? In my chart, Tony and Sharon are not in the same place. So how do I select it?
You use a control, CTRL control to select 2 persons. The previous step, you assign 2 persons to task 8. Now we are doing assign another 2 persons to task 9. Okay.
Here it says Toby is already assigned in a different task, so there is a problem. How do I solve that?
Let me check more. Nixon to task 8. Task. Did you see this picture for your task 8?
Not yet.
Okay. Now, if you follow my step to task 9, you repeat task 9 for task 8, because in task 9, I am going to assign 2 persons to task 9. Okay? So
Okay.
hang on and follow my step here. Click this button, select 2 persons for task 9. Which 2 persons? Jane Dow and Zach Wood. So select Jane Dow and Zach Wood. Jane Dow here. Oh, no, not this one. Jane Dow and Zach Wood. Select 2 persons, press Enter key. And now I will increase it. So you see 2 persons for task 9. You do the same thing for task 8. Select Sharon and Toby to task 8. That's it. That is the previous step using different method. I pause for a moment. All we have done so far using different methods to assign people to tasks. Okay, what are different methods? Method 1, we can use assign resources. Method 2, we can use resource name. Method 3, we can use the split view. Okay, that is so far the method. Use whatever method you're comfortable with. Okay, we finished step 7. Step 8, assign Zach Woodall to task 10. So go task 10. The simple way, you just click the resource name column for task 10. And then select Zach Woodall. Press Enter key. So you assigned Zach to task 10. All right. Questions? Okay, so we finished this part. Next, we are going to control work when adding or removing resource assignments. For this one, we need to open another file. Simple assign control work. Remember, there are total 4 files in chapter 6. We finished the first file. The second file is a simple assign control work. Open this file. So go to remote desk, click file open. OneDrive drop down. The file name simple assign control work. Should be go to data file folder. Chapter 6. Simple assign control work. The second file. Simple assign control work.
We open a new file.
Yes, we are opening a new file in chapter 6. There are 4 files. We completed 1 file. The new file name simple assign control work. Click open. So this is the new file. The file name is simple assign control work. After you open a new file, always click File, Save As. OneDrive drop down, go to your hands-on folder. The file name, original file name underscore, followed by your initial. All right, so this is the new file we opened. We just did this. Step 1, use assign resources to add Zach to task 5. So go task 5, under resource, drop down list, select Zach Woodall. Press Enter. So we finish step 1, step 2. Use the action button, verify. Zach will increase work, but not change task duration. So put your mouse here. It said, quick to see is how this rescheduled as a result of this assignment.
Sorry, can you show the step 1 again, please?
Step 1, I just click this button. Resource name for task 5, add check Woodell. I just check here, Zach Woodell. That is step 1. Okay. Okay, so step 3, remove Zach assignment from task 9. If you scroll down, you can see task 9. Use the scroll bar on the right. So task 9, we ask to remove Zach from task 9. So click here, resource name for task 9, drop down list, uncheck Zach. That way you remove Zach from task 9. Okay. Step 5, use task information to turn on effect driven. For task 10. So double click task 10. Double click task 10. And then go to advanced, select effect driven. Effect driven. What effect driven means? For example, initially, if one person assigned a task using 8 hours, now you assign another person to the same task. So it should duration become 4 hours for each person, okay? So that is the effect driven.
Professor, can you show me how to display this box?
Can you repeat your question?
For this task, how can I display this dialog box?
Oh, thank you. You double click task 10. Double click. You have this one. Double click. So I'll do it again. See, this is task 10. Double click. Double click means click 2 times, have to be very fast. Okay. And then you go to advanced, check effect driven. Click OK button. All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. We finished step 5. Step 6, assign any markers to the task. So assign honey markers to task 10. Okay. Maybe task 10. Okay, go task 10. Under resource name, select honey markers. Okay. So now the total work is split between 2 people, Honey and Zach.
Sorry, how many people were assigned for task 5 too, right?
Task 5, let me double check. task 5 to Toby and Zach.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, so we finished step 6. Next is about assign cost to task. Assign cost to task. And we need to open another data file. After 6. We need to open another data file. The data file name is simple assign cost resource. Looks like I need to extend this chapter 5, chapter 6 until midnight of today. Okay, so no worries. And remember, I also posted YouTube video. And this lecture is being recorded. After class finish, you have another set of lecture recording. So multiple resources available to help you complete chapter 5 and chapter 6. So, okay, now we open another data file. Simple assign cost resource. File, open, OneDrive dropdown, data file folder. Chapter 6. The file name, simple assign cost resource here.
Miss, I don't have that one in my chapter 6. I only have 3 of them.
So sorry, you have to re-download the data file from Brightspace. Any other students have the same problem? Do you have 3 files in chapter 6 or do you have 4 files in chapter 6? Can I get some response? Okay, some people said 4. So you may need to re-download the file, okay? Okay, thank you, Rihanna.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay, so open simple assign cost resource, click open. And then save as file, save as OneDrive dropdown. And then hands-on. Original file name underscore your initials. Click OK. Oh no, save button. All right. And then I open the file. Step 1. Use assign resource dialog box. Assign Tony Paul to task 17. To task 17 and specify $800 to travel assignment. Okay. So go to resource, assign resource. And select task 17. I have to scroll down. Assign only to 17, task 17. So select task 17. And then Tony Paul, maybe I need to. Tony Paul, okay. Assign. So Tony Paul for task 17. And then travel assignment have $800. Scroll down. This is travel. Click the cost. for travel, typing 800. So we finished step 1, okay. Close assign resources box is the step 2. So we finished this file. Okay.
Sorry, for travel, how do you add the $800, or is it supposed to pop up?
You have to enter it. I'll show you, okay? So you go to resources. You locate travel, then you type in 800 here. You need to type in. Okay. Okay, so next, check the plan after assign resources. So for this one, we need a new data file. The data file name is simple assign check plan. Open a new data file. File open. Oops, sorry. Simple assign check plan, the first one. Open. When you open it, save as. Save as hands-on folder. Original file name underscore your initial. So we just open a new file. Step 1, display task usage view. So go to task. And then Gantt chart. It's already Gantt chart. No, pick the down arrow key. Select task usage. We need a task usage view. And then we also need a summary table. So go to view. Under data group, you have data, then you have tables. Go to table and make sure summary is selected. it is already selected. Okay. All right, that is step 1. And step 2, display resource usage view with summary table. Resource usage.
Sorry, could you repeat that last one? You said to go under view and then make sure that,
Oh yeah, table under data group table. Make sure there's a check mark beside the summary.
okay, thank you.
Thank you for asking. Okay, step 2 is our last step for chapter 6. Okay, step 2, display resource usage view. So go down arrow for Gantt chart. No, go to task first. Task. Then click down arrow key beside Gantt chart and select resource usage. And then go to view under data group table. Make sure there's a check mark beside the summary. Summary, there's a summary. Okay. All right. Let's conclude chapter 6. So in chapter 6, we assign resources to task. We control work. We add removing resources. We add the cost. And then we check the plan. Okay, questions? Just a reminder for this chapter 5 and chapter 6 is extended to midnight of today. Okay. Next week is test 1, no lecture, no Zoom meeting, no. At 12 o'clock, you just write your test. I will release the test at 12 o'clock. If you log in 5 minutes before the 12, you cannot see the test. The test will show up at exactly 12 o'clock. Okay. You may need to refresh your screen to see the test 1 button, or log out, write space, log in again. So 12 o'clock, you can see your test 1. If you log in earlier, you cannot see test 1. How to upload this file? You watch lecture 1 recording. You download this file from OneDrive to your local computer. Then upload from local computer to Brightspace. Okay, that is how do you upload the file. Download from OneDrive to your computer, then upload. Last reminder about the important due dates. You need to keep track of all the important due dates. Okay. But for now, I will make announcement for test 1, what you need to study for test 1. I teach another class face-to-face, but similar. Okay, or just pull out test 1 folder. Make modification, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm just going to make an announcement for test 1 because we finished week 3, chapter 5, chapter 6. So this information about the test 1. Test 1 is a week from today. What is the date? So today is 23rd. So May 30th. Yes, you submit 4 files for chapter 6 plus 1 file for chapter 5, total 5 files. Chapter 6, 4 files, chapter 5, 1 file. Okay. So test 1 is May 30. Test 1 start at 12 noon on right space. Assessment. Quizzes. Test 1. Test 1 cover project chapter 1 to chapter 6. You have 1 hour to complete 30 multiple choice questions. You cannot go to the previous question. Okay. Another reminder, quiz 1 is due midnight of next week, Friday. To prepare for test 1, you need to go over textbook chapter 1 to chapter 6, go over PowerPoint presentation. Okay. So that's it for next week. Test 1. Okay, so that is the test 1 information. During the test 1, I am closely monitor your test. I am available for email, okay, through the email. I'm going also to send you email. All right, questions? Remember, you can always email me for any questions you may have. I'm just going to stop recording to save some cyberspace. I wait for a few seconds. If there is no question, I will close the meeting. You can email me for any questions. Yes, you have to submit the files we did, correct. You have to submit the file we did to earn the 2% hands-on. Okay.